Hey guys, it's Manda. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. And I actually just finished up my to-do list for this afternoon. And I wanted to kind of give you a little insight into some things. I've had a lot of people reach out recently asking why or how I do what I do. And I know that I posted something earlier about, you know, the coaching opportunity, and I'm doing an open house and all that jazz, and I'm really excited about that, don't get me wrong. But let me tell you a business tip that I figured out. I was probably about 22, 23. I started my first company when I was 23 years old. Was a massage therapist, and decided, I was like, I really don't like working for people. I just don't. I love working for people, as in the work that I did. I didn't like having a quote unquote boss. I didn't like somebody taking part of my salary. I didn't like somebody, taking part of my commissions, things like that. I had a big problem with that, just because I put so much heart into what I do. And a lot of people want to know, what business tip do you have? What makes a good entrepreneur? And I was just listening to a podcast with Chillian Johnson, who I adore. And it honestly is not rocket science, guys. Whatever you're doing, I get the response all the time. I'm not an entrepreneur. I don't have that type of personality. Honestly, the only kind of personality you really need is to take a step back and remember the golden rule. Like, how would you want to be treated? That's how I ran my first business. That's how I'm running my second. I don't do things looking for a response. I don't do things looking for an outcome. I generally do things because I would want them done for me. Taking that extra step to find a YouTube link, or taking that extra step to help somebody figure out a meal plan, or it might take a couple extra minutes, but we're all in this together, and that's something that you really can't change. Just like when I did my massage therapy business, I knew somebody's name before they walked in the door. I have one client that's been with me for years and years and years, and she told me, she's like, when I walked in, she's like, you knew. She's like, oh, I remember telling her this too. I was like, I saw you on my schedule a few months ago, and then you canceled, and is everything okay? I just want to make sure. And I was like, I'm so excited to see you today. And it wasn't me being fake. It wasn't anything. It's just like, oh, she had a very distinct name, and I was just like, oh, I'm really glad to see you came back. I hope nothing happened or whatever. I know things come up. And, little things, just like I ran my business before, I run it now. I take the time to answer people's questions. I take the time to be that person for a lot of people, because it takes a lot for someone to reach out to you and be like, hey, you seem like you know what you're doing. Could you help me with, figuring out how many cups of water I should be drinking, or, how to keep track of things. Do you have any recommendations on an app to help me? And that's not hard to do. And that has a lot of pull. That has a lot to do with how I've built my business. So my recommendation to all of you guys is to stop thinking about it so much. It's not hard. It's really not hard. As long as you keep the people at the forefront of your mind, you're going to be fine. So anyway, that's my soapbox for today. I love you guys. Happy Sunday. Mwah. Bye.